And a very good morning to you, and once again I'm in the beautiful Polish city of Krakow, and today I'm just going to get out of the city for a while and visit a place I've wanted to go to for quite a while, a place called Zakopane. Now, whenever you talk to Poles, they quite often get quite glassy-eyed when they talk about Zakopane, because probably it is a popular holiday place. And many went there and remember it as for visits from their childhood and so on. Now, I'm not entirely sure whether Zakopane itself is particularly wonderful or beautiful, but I'm going to go and find out today. Certainly the surrounding mountains are, and a holiday there is based around that, exactly that, walking and hiking in the mountains and taking in all the fresh air. Haven't really got time for that today. It's a 2-hour or so coach ride from here in Krakow, and I've got about 5 hours when I get there. So I'm going to make my way down there. Let's see what Zakopane is like itself, and see whether I'll go back there for a proper holiday one day and try out some of those picturesque mountains down there. Just walking past the railway station here, which as usual in most Polish cities is also connected to a bus station, so it's usually quite good connectivity if you're ever heading here and want to connect with buses, or vice versa. Anyway, let's go. I'm going to have to try and find the correct coach, and let's see what Zakopane has to offer today. Right, well, finally in Zakopane. So that was a bus journey that was advertised at 2 hours 15. To be fair, the traffic was absolutely hideous. It is a Friday, it is July, and it is a holiday resort, so I don't suppose I ought to be that surprised by that fact. But anyway, we're here now, so that's 45 minutes less to enjoy this city. So I'm going to have a quick little check on Google Maps, see what route I want to take, but as you can see, very close to the mountains, looks very picturesque, and I'm looking forward to a good old walk around here. So let's go, let's see what Zakopane has to offer. But I need a coffee first of all. There's got to be a coffee around here somewhere, and let's have a tour around what I believe is a very beautiful place indeed. Yeah, I think I can safely say the reason I tend to prefer trains has just been highlighted today, because that coach, that started off not too bad in Krakow, was absolutely rammed by the end. So made it impossible to reach the loo, and the leg room and size of the seats weren't all that great either. However, it was very, very inexpensive, and certainly if you're looking to save a few pounds, that would be the way to go. Train is not that much more expensive, but for some reason it takes 3 hours as opposed to 2.25 advertised by the coaches. Now, I think you'll probably just about be able to do it in 2.25 hours under normal circumstances. And obviously with the roads you are more susceptible to getting stuck in traffic, which is precisely what happened today. But anyway, that's by the by. You pays your money, you takes your choice. This is certainly in a beautiful place, and already I'm thinking to myself I need slightly longer than 5 hours. Get up in those mountains and do some walking. It's certainly not going to be time for that today, because I definitely need to get back to Krakow today. Don't want to get stranded here, as beautiful as it is. Right, let's get walking. Let's see what this town has to offer. A coffee shop would be nice for starters. It's certainly a lot less humid than in Krakow. It's got that mountain air feel about it, surprisingly enough. And I'd say it's probably 4 or 5 degrees cooler here. Again, that's a good thing. Of course, this is also a skiing resort in winter time. So yes, if you're liking it to Polish version of the Austrian or Swiss Alps without the ridiculous prices, you're probably beginning to get a rough idea of what it's like here. Certainly, very first impressions are very good indeed. Right, well, it's just very, very clear to see that this is it's a busy town. Lots going on, lots of people here, and lots of quite interesting stuff going on. I'm just going to have a little look around now and see what's what with it all. Plenty of places to eat, of course, and plenty of places to hire bikes, that kind of thing. And it really is going to be the starting point of a mountain holiday. Be it summer walking in the mountains or winter skiing in them. As I say, I've not really got enough time today to venture out of the town, but certainly this looks to be an area I'd definitely like to come back to. So I'm going to just see what's what with this town and see how much of it I can see in the limited time I've got now. There's a lot of stalls on sale, a lot of stalls here selling regional foods. There's a particular thing that I've had before, and it crops up in all parts of Poland, wherever there's any Christmas markets or summer markets, beach markets, that kind of thing. And there's the little mountain cheeses that they grill and serve with cranberry sauce, I think it is. Absolutely smoked cheese with cranberry sauce, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, no need to go in there. Plenty of other good places where you can get some local food. It's looking very promising here. and an expensive shopping mall to get your posh mountain and climbing gear, etc, etc. Took me 2 minutes to look around. I do like a mountain stream coming right through the middle of the town though, that's nice. Everywhere I can smell the grilled cheese, the grilled smoked cheese. I've not actually seen I've seen stalls selling it cold but not grilling it, but there must be some somewhere because I can smell it. It's very distinctive. If you like smoked cheese grilled, then you have to try that. Can't remember what the Polish name for it is, but it's everywhere. And also if you go to any of the Christmas markets in places like Wrocław or Poznan or up to the seaside, you'll see the stalls selling it. There's one thing you've absolutely got to try when you come to Poland, and you find them all over the place, these donuts with really interesting fillings. Quite a lot of the usual stuff you would get back in the UK. This particular one is vanilla and peach, and it is absolutely gorgeous, but you get loads of different flavoured fillings, and they're absolutely fresh as you like. Usually just over £1 each, about £1.20 each, or $1.50 I guess. So yeah, got to try one of those. I'm still looking for the grilled cheese though, or the cheese that is actually being grilled as opposed to still cold. Right, well I've taken a little wander out of the town of Zakopane into the Tatra Mountains, or Tatra National Park. It's not too far to get to. There's some ski slopes and so on the way past, obviously for winter time. And it's a really nice walk. I'm just halfway along now. It's a couple of miles outside of the town itself. And it's very popular too. Wonder if we'll see any of those guys. That'll be awesome, wouldn't it? Seeing a bear. Right, okay, so I've just come to a little ticket booth on the entrance to the national park. One day, 8 zloty, so that's, what's that, about £1.60, something like that. £1.50 maybe. So not too bad. Helps keep the park in order, I guess. I haven't really got that much time to get my money's worth today, but you can get a 7-day pass, which seemed pretty good value in relation to the 1-day pass. Absolutely beautiful up here. Lovely, crisp, fresh air. It's warm, but it's fresh. It's not all humid and sticky. Perfect for walking. Perfect weather for summer walking. Highly recommend this. Right, well this is about as far as I'm going to come today due to time constraints, but the walking up here is absolutely superb. It's not particularly challenging. I dare say it gets more challenging the further up there you go, but certainly so far it's not been too bad. As I said before, plenty of people that of all shapes and sizes have managed to get this far, and young children too, so ideal. This is certainly an area I plan to come back to as soon as I possibly can for a longer stay and do plenty of walking over those mountains. It's absolutely gorgeous up here. I'm going to take a slow plod back down to the town now and head back to the bus. Well, it's been an absolutely brilliant day here, and I shall add on any interesting bits that I see along the way. Didn't see any bears though. They could be there somewhere. Right, well I guess that concludes this brief but extremely enjoyable visit to Zakopane here in the very south of Poland, quite near to the Slovakian border and at the foothills of the Tatras Mountains. Big question is, would I come again? Absolutely yes, and I'll certainly want to come for a lot longer than 4 or 5 hours. It's been a good taster. I can see that the place is a hidden gem really. I've not heard a couple of British voices and so on, but pretty much it's Poles here enjoying themselves, having a fantastic time. If you like walking, outdoor activities, and of course in winter time things like skiing, then this is certainly a place to consider. Absolutely it is. The walking's great. There's as far as I can understand it, there's some quite challenging walks the higher up you go. I haven't been that far today, haven't really had the time, but saying that, the walks I did do were pretty good and thoroughly enjoyable. It's absolutely gorgeous up there. As I say, it's peak holiday time I guess here in Poland. The schools are on their summer break, lots of families here, lots of kids. It's not crazy busy, but it's certainly plenty of people about and plenty of things to do. So give it a definite thumbs up from me, and I'll be coming here again sometime in the future. See you again.